Okay, so we've reached the midpoint of the podcast now, and it's an opportunity to look back and reflect.
And particularly looking back, the things that we've personally learnt from those guests might help us with the next 6 episodes.
So I'm going to go back and start at episode 1, if you remember Julia Moldonese. I'm sure you do.
I do.
It wasn't that long ago. I think the one thing we can take out of that episode is how grateful Julia was for each of those call to adventures, that openness to be ready for the next adventure. And I think that's a really great mindset to start with, right?
I think that's fantastic. You're 100% right that it's the openness that allows her to be ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if we cross to our second Julia with our different spelling.
Julia Grace, yep.
The lovely Julia Grace. I think a real takeaway from her podcast, it's okay to be uncomfortable with something, but you should never feel unsafe.
If it makes you feel uncomfortable, that might be a positive challenge. But if it makes you feel unsafe, then maybe that is a refusal.
Yeah, because not every journey needs to be embarked on.
John Mark was pretty simple, I think, in meeting the mentor. It's who is on your team? Who are the people? Who is that mentor? Is it one person? Is it multiple? Is it an object? Is it a resource?
Yeah. But to add to that too also is this idea that John Mark brought, that reminding the creators that he works with at Western Edge that they are enough.
Emma Monk was our next one, podcast 4.
Yes, Emma Monk. What is amazing and inspiring to me about Emma is that she continues to cross thresholds. It's like you look at her career and it's like, yep, did that, mastered that, passed that, did this. There's something so exciting about her strength and determination that I really want to tap into.
And the idea that you don't have to be ready, but that's where growth comes. Every opportunity she's grown as an individual, she's learnt more about herself. You don't have to be ready.
You don't have to be ready. You're enough.
That.
You don't have to be ready.
This is making a lot of sense.
And then Trit, more than anything, just his delight in the craft of storytelling.
Yeah. You've earned this requirement to be in the fun and games. And this stuff shapes you, right? So it's in a lot of ways preparing you for what's to come. And then finally, we've got Perea. But for me, the big takeout was this idea of how you can take something that is a perceived weakness, a vulnerability even, that you can then make into a superpower in your storytelling career.
I also love that a number of times throughout the interview, she said, it wasn't until I was in my 30s that I realized, or at that point I looked around and I realized that she continues to take stock of where she's at and brings that back to move forward again.
Beautiful. So we've got all these wonderful tools, I guess, haven't we?